you so much for clicking on this video, and I hope by the title of this video you get to learn a thing or two and it helps you in one way or another. So yeah, let's get right into it. So today we're gonna talk about how to work from home, how to successfully do it and ensure that we meet our set targets or set goals in different areas that we have or different sectors that we are in. And by the title of this video and even in the description, it can give you like a detailed view on what I'm going to talk about. So right now and in this video, we're going to talk about 4 points that I have listed it down. Today is actually a day that I work from home, and while I was going through it, I was like, why not share the tips that I use or the ways that I do my work to ensure I really have a productive work from home and I don't feel like it's boring or mundane or I don't like working from home. I have 4 tips with me which have been really useful, and the first one is creating a workspace. And in creating a workspace, you want to ensure that your working space is different from your living space. You want to set up a space that okay, this is where I work, and this is where all my things for working is, my laptop, whatever it is that you use to work, either your artwork or something. If you have even a room, you can make that room to be your office space, but if you don't have like another room, then you can just secure a small portion of your room or somewhere that you are in your house and ensure that that will be your workspace. Ensure that you have like a chair, a comfortable chair and a desk. So this will even ensure that either your spinal cord is up, like it's okay, you're sitting upright, you want to ensure that you are enjoying and you are like immersed in your work and you have limited distractions. I tend to have less things on my desk and ensure that I declutter around my space, mainly because I just feel like I work best if there's minimal things on my table. That is also what I do. Even in my computer, I don't open a lot of tabs. Personally, I think that it's just too overwhelming, so I just ensure that I have like minimum things. And as you can see in what I've just shown you, that is how my workspace looks like. It's just a laptop, a pen, the book that I have, either like a novel that I'm reading or a notebook that I'm reading, and then sometime then I can have a snack here and there. So once you have settled, like, okay, this is my workspace, this is where I'm going to work, or this is where I'm going to get most of my productivity in, we want to increase your productivity level. Working from home is all about ensuring that you have high productivity. When you're in the office, you know that you're going to do the desired tasks that you have been set aside to do because the environment helps it. So now we want to enable that environment to still exist, and this can be seen even by developing a routine. Now a routine is very, 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 very critical and efficient to this. Number one, I would say, let's not like wake up immediately and then go straight to work. I know we get like extra hours of sleep, but let's not lose sight of day. So probably like a morning routine, what you feel like, okay, I love doing this in the morning. If you're not a morning person, that's fine. Maybe wake up 1 hour or 2 hours before you going into work, take a shower, take a meal, like enjoy the day, enjoy the time, do whatever that you like. If you do yoga, if you go for a walk, that's fine. Say hi to the people around you, like enjoy it first before directly just going into the workspace. This just enables that, okay, my mindset is like calm and we're ready like to start the day. We're ready to handle the hard tasks or the tasks that we're supposed to do during the day, during the week, and then it just ends up being so much better. I'd also say have like a list of tasks of what you're supposed to do, either during that week, during that day. That, okay, these are the tasks that I need to accomplish for this day. So at the end of the day, I know that these are the tasks that are needed. You don't need to have like 10 tasks, to be honest. For me, I always have 3 tasks that I write, and I ensure that, okay, these tasks are done. I found that for me that works well because I end up doing it and accomplishing it even before the day ends, so then I can take up more tasks if need be. But as long as my 3 tasks are done, then I'm good to go. It doesn't overwhelm me, it doesn't make me feel that I am lagging or I'm left behind. So at the end of the week, I get to accomplish more tasks. If I just had like 10 tasks I'm supposed to accomplish in a day, and then I end up like the whole week I've not accomplished anything because I'm like, where do I start? Where do it's too much. So yeah, I understand that. So developing a routine, very, very critical. Know the daily tasks that you're supposed to handle, write it down. You have to make yourself accountable for that. So either you can set a timer or a time limit. You'll be like, okay, for the morning part I need to accomplish this task, and then from the evening part, then maybe I can answer emails, or maybe I can do this. Like, you need to make yourself accountable. No one else is around you to make yourself to account for what it is you're doing. So the task is on you. And as we're moving into our third point, it is communicating effectively. And with communication, people always communicate, but literally communication is really, really important. And maybe I can break it down. So firstly you have to communicate obviously with your co-workers, your team, your manager. They have to know, okay, what it is that I'm going to do today. What are the tasks maybe that I had accomplished and maybe are carried forward because they are a continuing or recurrent task. You have to know, okay, the time that I'm going to start, this is the time I'm going to start the work, and this is the time I'm going to end, so that they know that this is your desired time workspace. Obviously it should be in line with the office's policies. So if you're working 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 8:30 to 6, like whichever the dynamic is for your workspace, yes, just follow that in line and make it known. Also, now you have to communicate with the people that are home as well. So either if you have a roommate, if you have parents, like if you're living with your parents, if you're living with your spouse, or if you're living like with your spouse and children, or if you're just living with the children, I feel like they need to know. So you have to communicate to them like, okay, from 9 to 12 I'll be working, and then I'll also come back and work from 1 to 5. So this time I'm going to need it for just working. This one will just ensure that you have minimal distractions. Yes, you will not accomplish like a high level no distraction, because reality is distraction creeps in one way or another, but we just want to minimize it, to minimize your distraction and increase your productivity. That's the goal. That's the goal right here. So yeah, communicating is very effectively. It will even keep you up to notch or up to date with, okay, I have these meetings that I need to do. Maybe a headset would be ideal, or like some earphones would be ideal, or a noise cancellation area would be ideal. So communicating, okay, this and this and this, helps you, helps them, helps everyone, and we'll be having a good work from home day. And then last but not least, first of all, I need to mention that how I have listed it 1 to 4, this is not in the list of importance or in any list, but all of them are equally important, and they all serve their purpose according to me. So the fourth one is taking breaks and exercising regularly. I cannot stress this enough. Taking breaks, either take a tea break, coffee break, water break, take a lunch break. And even in your lunch break, because lunch break is always like longer, either an hour or maybe more, depending on your office regulations, make sure you get away from your workspace. So that lunch break, get out from your workspace. Either go to the balcony, get some air, go outside, go for a walk, go eat outside. You have your lunch, you can even carry it outside and just go and eat outside, or like go somewhere else. This just sets in your mind that, okay, this workspace is just for working and not any other activity. And that way you know that once you come back, you're like, okay, it's work mode. But if you eat where you're working, and it's, to be honest, for me, it just doesn't work. It will work some days, and then some days I'll just feel like, okay, I don't have the motivation again to work, which we don't want that. We want to always like have high productivity and all that. So take a walk. And even in the taking breaks regularly, even during the working hours, make sure you take like 10 minutes, like pause a bit, stretch your whole body, like start from head, neck, arms, like everything stretch, because your body is rigid and it's in a sitting position, but you want like blood to flow, you want your health even to be higher. As we're increasing our productivity, our health matters a lot, and having these stretches for 10 minutes each, maybe you can even take 10 minutes in an hour, like 5 minutes in every hour, and just stretch. As simple as it does, as simple as it looks, it really does wonders, and you may not notice it, but your body is really thanking you for that. So with these tips, we're not even trying to mimic the workplace. We're just striving for like a high productivity while we're working from home. Some people like their work from home aspect, some don't. But this video is just in case today you're working from home, or it's a situation that is at work that requires you to work from home, or even your career is just mainly you working from home. I hope these tips like help you have like a successful time and increase your productivity and make you work efficiently, because I know when I do all these aspects, I literally enjoy working from home, and I also enjoy like working hybrid or even working at the office. But I always strive to, where it is that I'm working, that I ensure that I have deep work and like my work is efficient and productive. So thank you so much for even staying to the end of this video. If it helped you a lot, maybe you can share to other people so that they can be helped as well with these tips. Make sure you subscribe and like if you like the video. And yeah, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I hope and I trust that you have a very successful and efficient work from home today. Bye.